Because you're protected, bro. Like, that's what we have to realize. And when we can start to move in this place of we are protected, I want to say it does stem from a belief, and it's not a belief. It's like, it's weird to say that we have to believe it, because in so many areas of our life we have to believe in religion, believing in God, but like, this is beyond belief, because this is a reality. Reality is that you are alive and you're not in control of that. Yo, what is happening today? I hope y'all having a beautiful day. We about to rock with it. You know we about to rock with it. There is nothing to fear. It's already game over. Nobody's in control. Nobody's in control. There is nothing to fear. There is only trust to have. There is only trust to have. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Like that's a big thing. That's a big thing. I believe that's all we want. We all want to know that everything is working out. And I've said this many of times before, but we all just want to know that everything is working out. And once we know that everything is working out, and that life is actually on our side, and that we may think that things are in control and trying to take over control, but they can never take over control, because it can be over in 3 seconds. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing to fear. We have the thing. We have the thing. We have the thing that we can trust. We are the thing that we can trust. We are the life. We are the consciousness. We are the love. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, I'm Dave Sean, yours truly. And this channel is about inspiration. It's about upliftment. It's about helping the kids come home to who they really are. And that's what we're going to talk about. And coming home to really who you really are, this is going to be the relinquishment of fear. It's going to be the relinquishment. It's going to be the surrender. And that's a heavy word, and that's a scary word, because, you know, the small self don't like to hear surrender. The small self's like, no, I'm in control of this, but you're not in control. As we progress through this life, and dude, I'm not nobody. I'm not nobody. I'm not no spiritual guru. I'm not no nothing. I'm just here experiencing life, and as I continue to experience life, I see that it's not what I thought it was. It's never what we thought it was. I love that saying that the map is not the terrain. You can show me a blueprint of this. You can show me a blueprint of this place that I'm living in, but that blueprint is literally not what this is. The blueprint will never do justice. The thoughts will never do justice of what this really is. And when we can step out of that conceptual mind, when we can step out of the thinking mind, when we can step out of the ego, and we can really experience reality, we will see what it really is. And we will see that we're not in control. We'll see that life is in control. We'll see that there's a lot of things that are in play, and it's a lot of people that are separate, and a lot of people that are thinking that they're in control. And they play out all these games and these manipulations, and they play out all these programs because they think that they're in control, but they don't even know. We just getting started. They don't even know. They think they know, but they don't know. You can never really know. You can feel. You can feel. And that's what I think this is about, because the kids coming home is this deeper feeling that you're taken care of. And when you're taken care of, there's nothing to fear. You would rather trust. You would rather just let go of everything. You would rather see this like, oh my God, I will feel so much better if I can just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let go and let God, if you will. Surrender to God. I give this over to God, if you will. I give this over to Source. I give this over to creation. It's much easier that way. Life is a lot more simpler that way. And it's cool because when that happens, things start to like work out in a very, very cool way. And you'll start to see that the only thing that you have to do, which is really not even, you don't have to do it, but you can just allow it. Because when you surrender it, you just allow what really is, what really is you, what really is life, what really is love to come through. You just allow it to come through. You get out of here and you just allow this to come through. You allow this consciousness, this life that's flowing through you that you're not in control of. I love it. And it's funny because I guess I'll just talk about this forever and ever, but it's like, you know, you didn't wake yourself up this morning. Like you didn't do that. Like you didn't make sure the sun came up this morning. You didn't do that. You didn't make sure the earth orbited in the right direction. You didn't do that. We didn't do any of these things. So why do we think that we have so much control in play? It's really cool. It's like, it's a fun game to play, but it makes you so scared and worried because you think you got to put everything into place and you think you have to do everything, and it makes you OCD, obsessive. What is that? I forgot what that even stands for. But yeah, like it makes you try to do all this stuff and manipulate things, and it makes you have to make people to be a certain way, and it makes you have to be a certain way because you need to be this way to uphold all these things. And when you can trust and when you can let go, you just see. And it's funny because it's predominant in our society that we have to believe in something, and beliefs are tricky because like you have to believe in something, but quote by P.K. Dick. He said, reality is that which is when you stop believing it, it doesn't go away. Now, and I shared that on my Instagram video yesterday. It's like that's what reality is. You don't have to believe that you're alive, but you're alive. You have to believe in fear. You have to believe in all these other stuff. You're alive. That's something. That's interesting right there. You don't have to believe that you're alive, but you're alive. You don't have to believe that you're aware, but you're aware. And as you step back into that, and I told a couple of videos back, I shared the experience while I was talking to a coach of mine, and we just had a really cool conversation. And we explored reality. We explored what reality really was, and he got me to the point where, I really fell out of my thinking and my beliefs about the moment, and I really got to experience reality. And that was a very pivotal point for me because from that point on, I just see that that's what it's really about. And as we can experience more reality, and as we can get to that place of stop thinking, it's tricky because we think we have to trust something. You know what I mean? It's always like this thinking about a lot of stuff. And it's hard to not think. I'm not saying that you shouldn't think. I'm not saying thinking is bad, but when we can see that's the only thing that's really happening, and that's the only thing that's creating everything that we experience, and that's the only thing that's creating all the experiences. And then when we have those beautiful moments when all those thoughts fall away and we just really experience reality, we experience really what life is, we experience what love is, it's something about that's undeniable. And it has shown me so profoundly because I just see that a lot of the things that go on in our society and our government and things like that, all it is people that think they're in control, but they're just thinking they're in control. And that's so cool. And it makes them feel like they're in control. And it's so cool because at the end of the day, they're thinking they're in control. That's not reality, bro. They have to believe it. They have to continue to believe that they're in control, to be in control. That's so cool. Reality is that which is when you stop thinking about it. When you stop believing it, it doesn't go away. And that's cool right there. That's powerful right there. And always, and I guess it is pointing to this awareness, and the words can never really do it justice. But I'm just saying that, as you experience this more, that you are not this body. And when you realize that you're not this body, a lot of the fears fall away. Because nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to die. Yeah, so you would be afraid. The body's like, no, I want to be here forever. The body's not going to be here forever. But once you realize that you're not the body, the fear of the body dying does not matter anymore. Because you're not the body. As we sit back into the seat of awareness, as we observe how these thoughts come and go, as we observe how these feelings and emotions come and go, as we observe as our body grows, as we observe how at one point in time our body was an infant. I have a little baby, a nephew, his name is Jason. He's so cute and he's so small. As we observe how these bodies grow, and that this body has morphed, and this body has deformed, and this body has grew teeth, and this body has grown hair, and this body has got bigger, and it's like you have still been the same person in this body, but you are not the body because There's nothing different about you. It's just the body has changed. There's nothing to fear. Consciousness, awareness, love is here. Right now. Right now, right now. And everything is working out. And as we can move into that, the kids will come home. As we realize that, the kids will come home. You're already here. You're already here. You had to let go of thinking that you're not here. Because you're already here. You know what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this resonated with you at all, leave a comment below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Have any questions, like, you know, whatever you want to say, leave something below, man. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will have more of these. I made one yesterday and made one today. We're on the roll because the spirit is moving. That's what's moving right now. A lot of love. I'll speak to you soon. Peace.